Hi, my name is Suzanne Bernier Robinson. Welcome to Making a Difference, a show about Rotarians at work in our community, country, and world. Today, July 5th, we are at Galleons Beach for the first annual fishing derby. The Rotarians, the Derry Village Rotarians, are here doing registration for the children and working together with the Beaver Lake Improvement Association and the Town of Derry Recreation Department to put this event on for the community.
I can't hear you. E.R. All right. And parents' first name?
Yes. Kurt. Max Johnson.
K-U-R-T?
Yep.
Thank you, Kurt.
G-O-H-N-S-O-N.
And address.
7A Final Drive.
What is it,
Mind
78?
Spring, M-I-N-D.
7A.
S-P-R-E-N-G.
Spell it for me.
D-I-N-E.
.com.
And your birthday? 3/15/01.
Island?
Isle.
Oh, Isle. Just do Island.
I-S-L. Drive. Okay. And that's. You want to do it when they check it in? You want to do it at the beginning. Unless the. For me, D-E-V-I-N.
Your last name?
All right, Evan, what's your last name?
S-H-A.
S-H-A-T-T.
U-C-K.
Thank you. In stereo.
U-C-K.
Oh, I'm sorry, U-C-K. Okay.
Nicole?
Nicole, I got that, thanks.
Same last name. And an address?
Yep.
1 Orchard Drive.
No. It's the boy
So you're going to need that anyway. Hold on to
Can
that.
I have your birthday?
So
Sure.
one
His?
Orchard
Yeah.
Drive.
PJ,
Yeah,
she's not done with you.
for the boat.
PJ,
I'm
come
not
here. She's
done
not
yet.
done with you. Come here. I need your birthday, please.
Go for it.
This is Rick Bazanga. I'm here with Rick Bazanga. He's a Derry Village Rotarian, also a member of the Beaver Lake Improvement Association, and also the coordinator of this fishing derby. So Rick, tell me a little bit about the ages of the kids that are coming today, if you have categories, some of the highlights of the fishing.
Thanks, Suzanne. So this is our first annual Derry Village Rotary, Beaver Lake Improvement Association, and Derry Parks and Recreation Fishing Derby. It's for kids 15 and under. We have prizes for the 3 longest fish, and you can see them here below. So the longest fish will get first prize, second longest second, and the third longest third. We're providing bait to everyone that shows up, and we're also, anybody that weighs in a fish will get a fish medal. Folks can fish anywhere on the lake, either from shore, from their docks, or from their boats. And any type of fish is legal. Any other questions, Suzanne?
So there's no fishing, they don't weigh the fish to determine who wins the prize. Is it always by length of fish?
Well, we did bring a scale just in case we have 2 fish that are identical in size. We'll go to weight at that point.
What kind of fish are they going to catch today out of this lake?
Beaver Lake's a fantastic fishery. It's we have small and largemouth bass. We have chain pickerel. We have bluegill, horn pout. It's stocked annually with 2 types of trout. So there's quite a few fish in this lake that they can catch.
Tell me about some of the kids that have already registered this morning.
It looks like we've had about 20 anglers show up so far. We expect some more, and they're excited. They're Derry's finest anglers.
Why do you call them anglers? I'm not a true fisherman, so what's an angler?
An angler is somebody that fishes. It's someone who catches fish.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a great community event where you're bringing a lot of the families together, and even grandparents may be coming with some of their grandkids to spend the day together. Tell me kind of the routine. It's registration's till 9.
Right, yeah, we started registration at 7:30, and there was actually people here that got here before I did at 7 o'clock waiting to register. There's no cost for the event, so it's a great community event. And so we started fishing with the horn sounding at 8 o'clock, and we're going to fish right up until noon. At 12 o'clock, we'll start weighing the fish and determining who the winners are, and we'll have an award ceremony.
So as the kids are catching the fish, if they've got two, so they've caught their second fish, do they kind of measure it up to the first one and throw the first one back in if it's bigger? How does this work?
Yeah, that's probably what they'll do, and a kid can tell. You can tell pretty quickly that one fish is larger than another.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. You can only weigh one fish, so you can't. The same kid can't. The same child can't win more than one category, one fish.
So is there some type of rope or net that you keep the fish in so it stays alive until it gets the length is measured?
Yeah, some kids will put them on a stringer and put them right back in the water, and that keeps them alive. If they're on a boat, many boats have bait wells that they put the fish in, and they'll stay alive there. And if they catch a big fish, they'll probably run right over here and weigh it right away.
Okay.
And then we'll just release it.
So they're able to come and have it measured?
Anytime, anytime during the Derby. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. I was just thinking, it's a cool day, but I was thinking the poor fish out there are anxious to get back.
Yeah, you keep them out of the water for a little while before they perish.
Mm-hmm. Great. Well, it sounds like a wonderful event.
We're excited.
Yeah, it's a great community event.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Suzanne.
Thanks.
I know your dad, so we'll just put Rick and your address, that doesn't matter. And Carmela, could I have your birthday, please?
It is 4 dash 15 dash, it's 3 dash 15.
Bring it over here. I put it on the
You can go over there. Yeah, it's up to the fence.
All right. That's what he's fishing with. Having a great time. We've caught 3 already. Here, let me see the wormy.
I caught fish 3 times. You caught a fish 3 times? Wow.
His first cast ever fishing, he caught a fish.
Did you?
Yep.
Wow. That's
I
awesome.
think his expectations are going to be a little too high now.
Yeah. So how big was the fish? How big? Show me again.
Show her how big. Show her how big it was.
That big? Wow. Almost as big as you.
Almost. Crazy.
He knows. Those men know how to tell those fishing tales.
That's right. It starts young. Yep, big jump.
Hi, I'm here with Paula Frank. Paula is the Vice President of the Beaver Lake Improvement Association. Hello, Paula. So tell me, I'm fine, thank you. Tell me a little bit about the association. What is the mission of the group?
The mission of the group is mostly about caring for the lake. We act as the stewards of the lake. I probably shouldn't do that. We run a couple of programs watching for invasive species. We run the Lake Host program over at the boat ramp.
What is the Lake Host program?
It is a program where we have either volunteers or paid staff. We have 2 paid staff every year that check boats going into the water. And what they're looking for is any sort of invasive plant. And actually there's a couple of invasive animals, mussels and zebra mussels, I think, is one of the ones that they look for. But mostly invasive plants like milfoil.
So these plants actually get caught up in the motors and
or on the edge of the boat, and then they end up in the lake, and that's how a lake starts to get infested. And Beaver Lake is a very small lake, and we're one of the few lakes in the state that does not have any invasive plants growing in it, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful lake. So We also have a volunteer program around the lake called Weed Watchers, and it's the same thing. We get out in our kayaks and we go around the lake looking for those sorts of weeds. So that's probably our most important mission.
It sounds like a real active group of.
We're very busy. We're very busy in during the season.
How many members do you have in the group?
There's probably the membership is probably close to 100. Maybe between 70 and 100. The board is usually between 8 to a dozen people that actively serve on the board. So we're always looking for new members to serve on the board because it is a lot of work, and the more members we have, the more things that we can do as far as outreach, which is another piece of what we do, and that's partly what I'm doing here today.
That education about keeping the lake clean.
Or just getting people to understand. I think what I'm talking about today is things that it's about a watershed. We're part of a watershed. Okay. So things that happen on the land can actually affect the lake.
And people don't think of that right away.
Don't think of that right away. You know, if it's in your yard, you don't ever think that it's going to end up in the lake.
All those pesticides being used.
Lawn fertilizer. There's actually state laws regulating the use of lawn fertilizer close to the shore. It's called the Shoreland Protection Act. And
but a lot of people don't know that, I bet. A lot of residents don't.
I mean, so one of the things that we do is try to let them know. We put out a couple of newsletters every year, and we send out bulletins to our members about things that are going on the lake.
So tell me here, what are you doing today with these beautiful colored beads? Looks like a craft projects for the kids.
Right. So basically, where it's a youth fishing derby, I thought maybe some of these little young fisher kids.
Or anglers, as Rick mentioned.
Okay, the young anglers might have younger siblings or sisters or brothers that aren't interested in fishing, but maybe they might come over here. And this project, they get a little bracelet out of this project, but it's about learning about the water cycle. So it's a little education and a little fun. So.
Right. And even some of the anglers may get a little bored after fishing for 2 hours, because I was seeing quite a few young children here. So this is wonderful. A craft is always a nice little break for them. What is this one here about?
This actually demonstrates exactly what I was talking about before as far as what a watershed is. So we show them, I'll leave it that way. By using food coloring, I can indicate that maybe that truck is leaking oil, or that that cow may be leaving some manure. And then if it rains on the area, you can actually see with the food coloring that what's going into your stream. So
what a good example for the kids to see. That is something I think that they'll remember, and a demonstration like that will really leave a good impression on them as to how they really need to care for what they're putting on the lawns, and
what they can do with their trash cans.
And I'm sure they can that too. I think it's a great idea, but that really is something that they can understand. It's such a simple concept that they can share that with their parents and do a little educating themselves. It's such a simple demonstration that you're doing here.
So, and then for the parents, I actually have a little flyer about stormwater pollution. So we talk a lot about that in this area. Do you want me to walk this way?
Oh, sure.
Because I keep backing up.
What is the stormwater solution? Pollution solution.
Yeah. So basically, it just informs the parents about what those storm drains in and around the neighborhood are actually doing, and to just be careful about things you're putting in your yard, or not trying to push all your leaves. The biggest thing is leaves. Don't push leaves into a storm drain. So,
is that because it clogs it, or do leaves have something in them that
it can add to the nutrient loading going into the lake? So, plus, if you're fertilizing, and so that's another thing that can pick up. But yeah, you don't want to you want to clear leaves from your storm drain, not push them into the storm drain. So,
Are there any other measures that community members can take to try to keep the environment and the lakes a little cleaner? Maybe we've touched on all of it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you want to keep your storm drains clear. You don't want to put fertilizer on your lawn too close to the lake. You don't want to try to do a craft project in the wind. And then the other thing that we like to, particularly over at the boat ramp with the lake host, is just inform people about what milfoil looks like, what fanwort looks like. So I also have a brochure that kind of has pictures of some of those things. And if you're out on the lake and you see anything, bring it over here to Galleon's Beach, and they'll get it to the right, to a board member on the lake that can take care of it, get it up to the state.
That's great. Well,
Parks and Rec is wonderfully helpful in this area for that sort of thing. All of their staff is trained to watch for invasives, so they're a great support to us as well.
Well, I imagine with a lot of boaters, they're not just bringing a boat here to Beaver Lake, that maybe they're in Winnipesaukee and some other lakes that may have it. So if it gets caught up in their motor and it's not cleaned, then that transfer from lake to lake can easily happen.
And that's how plants spread. That's how these invasive plants spread from lake to lake. So.
Well, I really appreciate all the explanations and demonstrations that you've talked about doing here today, and the education is so important. It's wonderful what your association is involved in.
Thank you. So this is our landscape. This is a representative of our watershed. A watershed is anything where the water either under the ground or on top of the ground drains to its lowest point. So there are watersheds within watersheds, but this is our demonstration watershed. So what happens if your house is near a stream and you have a truck and your truck is leaking oil? All right, and so here's a little oil that our truck is leaking. And we have a lawn. We like our lawn, so we have a nice lawn. We want to keep it nice and fresh, so or nice and green. So we fertilize our lawn, put a little fertilizer on our lawn. And over here we have a farm. So and farms have their own issues when they're near a stream. If you have cattle on your farm, you're going to have manure from those cows. So you might have a little spot where you have that. I'm trying to think of there may be some other, tractor grease, that sort of thing. But then what happens when it rains? You have all these things going on to the land. You don't think it's affecting your water, but when it rains, you can see that all of those pollutants are actually going into your water stream. And so this is one of the things that we try to show children about a watershed and how a watershed acts, and stormwater runoff going into a stream, how that can pull pollutants right into your water, so right into your lake or your stream leading into your lake. And I think that's a really important lesson for children to understand, how just a small thing that you wouldn't expect would have an effect on our larger ecosystem or our larger environment.
Oh. Here's my two anglers. We're going fishing. We're getting ready.
I'm not in English.
We'll get you off.
Can you say fish?
Fish.
Have you caught anything today?
Yes.
What did you catch? What kind of fish?
A bass.
No, you didn't catch a bass today. That was last week. Let me see if I can get you untangled here.
Awesome. All right, do the work.
Sit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The small one did?
Oh, he's holding still for that.
Of course, he needs water.
Yeah.
He's gonna die, Dad.
No, he won't. We'll put him
7 inches, look.
Nope, not quite. 6.5. You got it right. That's a nice little sunfish. All right, I'm going to put him back
All
in.
right, get the small one. He's fast, is he? Oh, you gotta go at the 1. Jeez.
Is this a riot? He's alive.
Oh yeah, he's pulling tricks on you. Playing dead.
Almost 5 3/4, Brenda.
I put him back in before he flops over.
Okay,
the-
okay, I got him.
Forgot to get worms.
Forgot to get worms.
Yeah.
Are you both registered?
Yep.
You know, and give them the chain and the starter, and they say, oh, I've got a 5, they go over to station 5, and they get an
There you
award.
go. You're welcome. Have fun.
That's a yellow perch.
No, it's sunfish.
A sunfish. Oh, awesome. Good. Is that your first one of the day?
Yeah.
Good start. It looks a good size. Oh, is it stuck?
Gotta be careful. You're going to the weeds. Reel in all this slack. Current's moving it all over here. Why don't you come over here? There's a fish right here. Go in the tunnel.
Point to the fish, and if you can kind of bring him a little bit out of the water without losing him, would be nice.
I can hold pickerel and smallmouth fast. That's all I can hold.
What about
It's got-
bluegills?
Bluegills, no. Oh my gosh, this guy looks like an anaconda.
Good, good, good. Okay.
Hey, Devin, where's your bobber? Oh, there it is.
Catfish?
What you
You did.
Big?
Ah,
No. Can I enter it?
Real fish?
Yeah.
Are you gonna enter it?
Yeah. Even though it's tiny. Did you take a picture yet?
he's
Kevin slammed it. Yeah, you gonna measure it?
Wow.
Let me see, move your hands. Right there. And
Feet and 3/4?
yeah, looks like
Actually,
it.
does it go by this scale? Wait a minute.
Yeah, it goes by the
17.
Nice. We want to try to let it go. You gonna hold it? Grab the line.
Hold it for the camera.
Turn around.
Here you go. Look. Let's look. Look up there and say, look, my first fish.
Look at my favorite fish.
Do you hear him? He said this is his first fish.
No, we went fishing the other day. He caught some, but this is
Well,
the second
your
time he's been fishing.
first
Big
big
first bass he's
fish.
ever caught.
Wow.
We want to let it go. So
Wow. All right, you're gonna go let him go there?
largemouth. Well,
Backward.
why don't we bring him back to where we caught him and let him go? In case he's nesting. Watch your hand.
I want one here back.
You want what?
Yeah, let's go put him back.
Okay. Keep him in the water. Come here.
Yeah.
Put your finger on him.
Go.
I'll hold him too.
Looks like he's 5.5 inches long.
Okay, let's go put him
Karina,
back.
it's a good catch. What kind of fish is that, Karina? Do you know? Okay. Didn't quite have the yellow
Sunfish.
A sunfish. That one
That's
is
not a
really
trout.
pretty, Karina.
You've caught trout before.
Oh, that one's pretty, Karina.
Little orange spot.
Look at that. He's 6.5, I would say, huh?
Yep.
6.5. That's a good one.
Oh, that
Look
makes
at
the last
that.
Let's go put him
Sunfish
back.
is
You wanna
so
go?
pretty, huh?
All right, let's go put him back.
Can we see? Can we take a picture?
Let's show him how you do it, like a big girl. You always help. Bend down by the water. Come here. You're not gonna help me?
All right, well, just be near Daddy and show.
Yeah, look. Say fish.
You want to say goodbye, fish? There you go. He says thank you.
Where do you want
for
to fish,
letting
over
me
there?
catch.
Yeah, I'm gonna fish everything.
Can it
Okay.
change your fishing spot?
Tight, 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 tight. You got him?
There you go. Good. Is that your first fish of the day?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's great.
Only it'll get better now. Better and bigger.
Okay. You put it on the roll.
Ooh. 6 inches. And is that a sunfish?
Sunfish.
And what was your name? Nico.
Bluegill.
Oh,
My name is Nico.
All right, Connor.
yeah.
We'll hold him.
Oh, that's a good size
All right.
one. Who's
This is for
belongs to that
Connor.
one?
Connor, wow.
Want to get him in before he...
I would say, what kind of fish is
It's a
that?
sunfish.
Sun.
No yellow belly?
Oh, he's
Oh,
yellow.
a little bit.
he's
8-inch sunfish, 8.25, 8.5.
8.5.
8.5 sunfish.
right.
What is your name?
Connor.
Connor, you're right here.
Okay, here you
All right, we're gonna go put him back in so he has a fight.
go. Nice job,
Yep.
Connor.
You gonna hold the top. No, turn your hand over. Okay. You wanna hold the gills. Okay. Hold that down. Okay. Here we go. There you go.
Good job, thank
All right, go throw him.
So, this is what you're gonna get. Yeah, the big piece on here.
Mine is broken.
Your fishing pole is broken?
I had a yellow one, but it broke right in the back.
Oh, from
your
gymnastics?
ribbon. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Want to look at Daddy?
Have a
I
smile.
was gluing it.
Right there, like this. I don't have
This
to
is
be
for
in the
Mommy,
picture.
you ready?
Just be with you.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to hold it by the handle? That'll be easier for you. Is that upside down? Yes, it is upside down. You hold it like this. There you go.
Smile. Oh, watch the hook.
I think the. Oh, you still have a hook on here, don't you? Let's put the hook right like this.
They don't get one early. It's like, All right. What do we do? You know?
Hold on a second. Let me get you.
All right.
Right at the end. 5 3/4. What's the name, please?
Taco the pirate.
No, not of the fish, Jack. Your name. Jack Doherty.
Hi, we're at Galleon's Beach, which is part of Beaver Lake. It's right next to where we're registering kids for the fishing derby. I'm here with Nick Messina. Nick is one of the town staff employees here at Galleon's Beach. Nick, tell me a little bit about, first, how the summer's been going with the beautiful weather we've had.
Summer's been extremely busy compared to last year. All these hot and humid days, everybody just wants to come to the beach.
Except for yesterday, which was the 4th of July, which it rained all day.
Right.
And today's a bit cooler and windier, but still, I'm sure you've had a lot of people still coming out.
Right.
Tell me about some special programs that you run during the summer here.
Well, every Tuesday and Thursday is Tube Tuesday and Thursday.
And what is Tuesday and Thursday?
The kids
Is it-
can bring out their wacky noodles and their little paddle boards and any
Okay,
floating devices.
so normally they're not allowed to bring flotation devices.
They
to the
can,
beach.
like the younger kids can put them on their arms. to
Oh,
help
the
them
little
float.
swimmies on their arms.
But like the older kids, with the wacky noodles.
Yep.
normally-
Okay. So I bet those days are pretty busy.
Oh yeah.
That you can bring those flotation devices and have a lot of fun. What about the kayak rentals? Do you still do that?
Every day.
Oh, every day?
Every day we rent kayaks and paddle boats and canoes and tandem kayaks.
Oh, good. Okay, so it's a little bit more than just the single kayaks. And do you still have the camp? I know there used to be like a week-long summer camp for kayaking instruction and all.
I do believe we have a kayak training people in the use.
So anyone who comes to the beach, if they'd like to use one of those kayaks, do you give them instruction before they go out, or do they have to show that they know how to use it?
I just fill out the paperwork for them. I believe the lifeguards still
have to
advise
test and
them.
make sure. Always have that life preserver on.
Right, lifeguards take care of that stuff.
Right. And what else can you tell us about the beach here? It looks like it's set up a little differently than in years past with the dock on that side now.
Yeah, when I was a kid and I used to come here, this was all flipped. The wreck was over there.
Right, exactly. That's how I was envisioning it,
yeah, I
too.
used to come here as a kid and that's how it would be. But they since flipped it.
Turning into a beautiful day.
Oh, it's windy.
Yeah, a little bit.
I expect it to pick up.
Tell me about some of the foods and things that you do at in the concessions.
For like real food, we have hot dogs. Sometimes we have pizza. We have the big hot pretzels. Those are usually popular.
Nice. Okay.
And our best item is definitely the slush.
The slush.
We get right from Moose and Derry.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Oh, great. Okay. So do you have ice cream treats too, or is it just the slush?
We have ice cream sandwiches and drumsticks.
Okay.
They're not like soft serve
Those
machines.
Those are always good on a hot day at the beach.
Ice cream's a big seller.
Well, thank you. Really appreciate you taking the time to talk with me. Measure. He's about 16, what do you think? 16 inches. Is that a pass?
Well, the other one's not so
All right.
Unless you were in that naked and alive.
Do you want him to
starving?
hold it?
Small mouth or big mouth?
You want to hold it? Is it small mouth or big mouth?
Was it Zach?
Matt.
Matt.
A little harder there. Right there. Let's hold it there for a couple of seconds. A couple of seconds more. There we go.
Or she, I guess. Let's see. Oh, 6.5 inches.
6.5.
Wow, that's a perch.
Pretty neat,
All
huh?
right, so tell me your last name.
Zaino, C-A-I-N-O.
All right, Michael?
Yep, it's my name. His name
Okay.
is Deacon.
All right. All right.
Yeah, where you're just above your pinky.
6 inch.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, right here. Yep. 6 inch, and that's a perch.
Ow, him really put.
Oh, if you go against his, what do you think? Do we want to weigh it? No.
Sleeves up, boys, sleeves up.
All right, do you know you're going to grab it by its mouth?
No.
By like that? All right.
Actually, the bass you want to grab kind of out of the belly. Yeah.
By the belly?
Yep.
You're supposed to stick your thumb in its mouth. You want me to just do it?
No, we'll see. I think you may need 2 hands. Yeah. No, he's not going to hurt you.
You notice that? Hey, you know what? Why don't I get it? You can put it in your hands. Then.
There you go. You got it. Oh.
Slippery. You want me to do it?
Yeah,
It's slippery once it gets out of the thing.
Put the ruler in the bucket.
There we go.
All right, let's see.
All right, so let's measure.
Carmella or Creamus? Carmella.
This is Carmella's fish.
Carmella is
Is
about 13 and a quarter inches.
Oh,
Get
13 and a quarter?
Getting away.
Yeah.
And what kind of fish is it?
That's
A bass.
That's a largemouth bass.
Large?
There we go.
Come on,
All right.
I want to take your picture with him.
Yeah, you can do that. Come on, you can do it. I'll show you how to do it.
I don't want to see how your dad hangs out by the
Yeah,
mouth.
you can hold him like that.
Stick my finger in.
No, he won't hurt you.
He's already had the fish, right?
He won't hurt you.
We're
Just
gonna
hold
do
it.
this.
Just hold it
No,
really
we're gonna do
tight.
this. Here.
Here you go.
How am I gonna
Smile.
Got
And
it?
then you can look
I
over
got- wait,
here.
one more.
Here.
Up here. Up here. Have you got it? There you go. Okay, we'll bring him up.
I already caught him once.
Let's see. Right there. 7.5. What a pretty sunfish.
7.5.
Okay, we'll put him back.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. So you can
Nice job.
would you like to let him out here, or you could let him out near where you got him?
I want to.
Okay, were you on the boat when you caught him?
Yes.
In the stream.
The ball is ready to go down. Green Island, your loop. Bye.
So what do you call this craft project? Station to station?
6. Green Island, your infinite loop. Into the ocean. Green Island, your infinite loop. Yes,
So
Green Island, look at my
we're
bracelet.
also doing where
I'm in the
they
infinite
get
loop.
to read
I don't like
the
it.
sheet, roll a dice, they go to
Oh,
the
come
number
on,
of
metal
what the
sheet.
die says,
4.
and
No,
then
5.
they follow those
You
instructions.
evaporated.
So they're learning
No, you got
about
5.
clouds,
You
oceans,
Ah!
animals, streams, all different things. It's
Look
a
at my
Derry
brace.
Derry summer camp craft that they've been using. So they're learning
Cloud?
about water cycle activity
1.
and learning about what goes on at a watershed.
Me and Green are stuck in a loop. Yes, I'm at Glacier again.
Alright. Woo! Yeah. I thought it was like 8 or 9. That's a good. Come on.
9 inches.
Is that the biggest one?
That's the biggest one there. Do you have different people catching them or all the same?
All in one.
So you take the biggest one?
Biggest one. Largemouth?
Yeah. You guys gonna release them?
Yeah.
You put them back in the pond.
Okay, Addison here. All right, folks. Hey, can I get your attention? We're gonna do the awards. I want to thank everybody for coming on behalf of the Beaver Lake Improvement Association, the Derry Village Rotary, and the Town of Derry Parks and Rec Department. This derby was a joint effort of those 3 organizations. And we hope to see you all again next year. It was a raging success. Now to the good stuff. In 3rd place, with the Eastern Chain Pickerel, measuring 14.25 inches, we have PJ Shattuck. All right, PJ. Woohoo! Look over there, PJ. PJ, look over there. Look over there.
Look that way, bud.
Woohoo!
Good job.
All right, great job.
That was my first trophy.
Right on.
Excellent. We'll see you next year.
Right on.
He's my brother. I have a bunch of
Fisherman for life.
Good job.
Okay, in 2nd place,
Yeah, stand
with a
right over there.
largemouth bass,
Over there.
measuring 16 inches, we have Mac Johnson. All right, Mac.
Nice job.
Congratulations, buddy.
Good job, buddy.
Smile for the camera. All right, come over here. We're going to take some photos. And in 1st place, with the largemouth bass, measuring 17 inches, we have Frankie Parker. All right, Frankie!
Turn that way. Now for the camera, bud.
He caught the fish.
Give me 5. Give me some.
Yeah, he's my brother.
Give me some.
All right, go stand over there, guys. Actually, you know what?
At
Right over here, Frank. Look over there.
He's my dad's
Hold you. No, you look that way.
He's my dad's best
Come on, bud, over here.
Yeah, come over here.
Over here.
Look at him and
Stand right here
smile
next to
and
the
all
other
that
kid.
stuff.
Yeah, right here. You guys all stand together.
PJ, you're not looking at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at this. You're doing one at a time.
So I'm gonna get one of those too, guys.
Are you
All right,
holding
bud.
something invisible, PJ?
Okay.
No, he usually
Your
is.
other hand?
Yeah. Thank you all so much for coming. We had a great time.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, if all the kids at Fish can get in a group photo, that would be great.
One over there.
The photo with follow your brother. These will be on the Beaver Lake Facebook page, maybe today.
Everybody get in there.
Beaver Lake Improvement Association. Something. Derry, I think. No, slash Derry, I think.
You're gonna hold that. Somebody's gonna hold that. No, that's good. That's all right.
Shooting the wrong way. Let me get one.
All right, I get out of the way. Everybody else.
Kids, on three. Listen, on three, I want you to say.
Fishing derby.
No, I want you to say.
DJ.
Keep Beaver Lake clean because we love to fish. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Keep Beaver Lake clean because we like to fish.
Right on.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Wow.
We get the 3 winners.
Hang on, PJ.
Oh, man.
Hang on, there's
It's very
okay.
cold.
Let me get out of the way.
Yeah, that happens. Hold on, Frankie. Say what I fish. The big mouth bass and large mouth. Yeah.
I hope you've enjoyed joining us today and watching the first annual Fishing Youth Derby presented by the Derry Rotary Village Club and the Town of Derry Recreation Department and also the Beaver Lake Improvement Association. Once again, my name is Suzanne Bernier Robinson. Thank you for watching Derry Community Television.